Hi everyone. How are you? It's Ingrid from Toronto. I hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good on my end too. So, I've been posting pics here and there, but I haven't done a video in a while. So, I just woke up. Well, not just. I woke up, freshened up, but last night I wanted to experiment with Bantu knots because I haven't done Bantu knot like a Bantu knot out since I was a loose natural. So I've had my locks for I think it's going on 7 years now. And what I did, I sprayed them with water, just water, no oils ever. And I put them in Bantu knots, rolled them up, twisted them, rolled them up. Look, I'm undoing one now, right? So I did them 3 at a time. I did another set with 4 at a time, but I decided I want to see what it looks like with 3. So this is 1, 2, oh, this one is 4, but the rest of them are 3. And all I did was mist it. I have a mister, right? So just mist it with water. And then I just twist it, not too tight. And then I roll it. You remember Bantu knots back in the day? And then the ends, I just kind of tucked them in. And it stayed like that the whole night. And I didn't even sleep with anything on my head. So I'm gonna take them out while I chat with you. So I don't think I've ever done a video like this before. But I just want to remind people that have 4C hair. So I'll go over my routine and everything, right? I have 4C hair all over my head. I call it 4D. And do I still have? I do. This is how I see my hair. This is what 4C hair looks like. I call it 4D because what's out there for 4C doesn't look like this in terms of the images of what that hair looks like. But if you have kinky, coily, nappy, you see, nappy is not a horrible word. People are scared of the word nappy because it's been given a bad rap. But um, nap is what suede is. Suede, if you know material, you see, you have to. I encourage you to think of your hair. If you have this textured hair and you're still really, trying to get length, let's say you're a loose natural. I was a loose natural for a long time. But what happens is your hair grows, your afro gets bigger and bigger, and it takes up more time and energy to keep it detangled and to keep it moisturized. So when you're a loose natural, you do need to keep it some sort of lubrication in there because you're combing through it. And our hair wants to knot. It's designed to grasp the hair beside it and tie it up, tie itself into knots. Like it's meant, that's how it, if you look at a strand of kinky nappy hair, this is exactly what it looks like. And if you know, you know, right? So if you're a loose natural and you want to maintain strands, single strands, like that's not tangled, then you're going to have to use some kind of lubrication, which is you can use a butter, you can use oil. I think one of the best things to use is just raw shea butter. In fact, if you're a loose natural and you listen and you're online, go to Daphne Madiara, Madyara, Daphne Madiara. She's got 4C hair and She just uses a bit of shea butter, and I like the way she deals with her loose natural hair. But if you're ready to lock your hair and you have 4C nappy, kinky, coily hair, then I strongly recommend that you um, let it lock on its own from an afro. Like um, when I started locking, I started from a two-strand twist. I had like 82 strand twists on my head, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna lock my hair. But what happened, I started washing it several times, and of course it locked up really quick. But the two-strand twist became really constricted, and I didn't like that because the new growth was puffy and the two-strand twist was really skinny. And it kind of, I felt like I was repeating when I was permed and the new growth was coming in, and the permed hair was all skinny and the new growth was nice and puffy. And you kind of have to cut off the perm hair if you want to really experience your natural hair, right? So when you're locking, if you have kinky, nappy, coily 4C, 4D hair, I recommend that you freeform it. Now, I'm semi-freeform because I separate it. And that's what semi-freeform is. If you twist your hair, see, twisting is a style. Twisting is not necessary. It's a style in and of itself, twisted hair. So, freeform is just when you let your hair freely kink on its own, not up on its own. I think that semi-freeform is when you let it knot on its own, but you kind of design it a little bit by separating it so that the knots don't grow into a big Congo, right? Because this could easily be one big Congo, which is kind of cool too. But I kind of like having pieces, so I've separated. But you don't have to. But you see, you want to think of your hair like it's material. You know, like merino wool. It's a wool. That's the same hair that's growing out of a lamb or sheep. And it's cultivated and they shear it and then they weave it. But our hair weaves itself, you see. And but if you use oil, you see, you don't need oil. You think you need oil because we're just conditioned to think that we need oil. But when you put oil in wool, what are you doing? You're actually saturating the hair in oil. How is that beneficial? It's not. You just think it is. And you know that it's not because what do you have to do every twice or three times a year? You have to soak your head to get out the oil because it's not supposed to be in there. See, you want your hair to be light and fluffy. This hair, my hair is dry, but it's not brittle. It's soft. Your hair is dry and soft. You don't need oils. You see, they're going to market oils and butters and all kinds of products because people are trying to make money. But you don't have, you see, do you know? Look at what, if you have straight hair, you know all the products you have to use to get this bounce and these curls. I didn't even use a utensil to get these curls. You don't need, I threw away my flexi rods because I forgot about Bantu knots. Our hair does everything that we ever want it to do all by itself. All you need is water and your hands. And that's it. Look at this. It's so fun. And it's springy and coily. You don't need to sleep in a bonnet. You don't need silk pillowcases. I sleep on cotton. Your hair will do everything you want it to do. The only thing that we need to do for ourselves is, my sister would say, you have to see yourself with your African eyes. Because look, all this, it's so tempting to like oil this and like slick it back and Like, how cute is that? I mean, I could still do it if I really wanted to, but the whole idea of having straight hair, it's so ingrained in our psychology that we think that we need products to achieve a certain look, but we don't. Look at this. I mean, what more could you want? So, how I get this hair? I don't do anything. I use no oils ever. No oils ever. No butters, no conditioner. I use a shampoo from the health food store that doesn't have parabens and, all the sulfates, or I don't even know all the chemicals, but, it has few, if any. And that's it. It doesn't even have to, I thought that I had to use a clarifying shampoo, but it doesn't. I use a brand called Avalon Organics, and it comes in mint and lavender and all these wonderful fragrances. And I wash it. I put about, I have a squeeze bottle, and I put about this much shampoo in the bottle, just this much. And then I fill the rest up with water and dilute it, squirt it in my roots, and then wash it, and then rinse it out and do it again. I don't wash the shaft because your hair is very porous. Like, it is completely, it's not dense. You don't have to like get in there. Oh, you will if you use oil though. You'll have to get in there, you'll have to soak it. But think of your hair like material. And if you have a woolen sweater, would you put oil all over it or butter? No, you wouldn't. So why do you think you need to do that with your hair? We think like this hair is not supposed to be shiny. That's not the, I don't know. It's shiny if you straighten this hair. If I blow dry, like if I pick out my locks and go back to loose natural and I blow dry it and flat iron it, you want to see the shine. This hair has every other kind of hair in it. You just need heat to bring out the other textures. But if you love braids, imagine this hair is like braids that you never have to take out. And you can do anything you want. Hitting myself in the face. You can do anything you want with it. I don't do a whole lot of styling, to be honest. I mostly, tie it up or wear it out. But you don't need products. No one wants to hear that because everyone is selling products. But you don't need products. All you need is water. And I never get lint. Like when I say never, I never, ever, 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 ever get lint. Never. And I don't sleep in a bonnet. If I'm using a towel that sheds, I had a towel and, after a million washes, the fabric starts to dissolve. Nothing lasts forever, right? And I started to notice I would dry my hair, squeeze it in the towel. Don't wring this hair, by the way. Don't wring it to dry it. Just squeeze it in the towel. And then I would notice one or two pieces of fluff. And I'm like, wait a second, this is from my towel. And then I would just pick it off. Or if you're, in the winter, if you're wearing a scarf or some sort of sweater that, is dissolving or, falling apart or just like leaving bits, it's so easy to pick off. But I don't have anything embedded in my locks, not in the nape, like nowhere. I never have lint. Isn't that great? You know why? Because I don't oil my hair. So it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, if it makes you feel good, go ahead and do it. But if you're feeling stress, and my hair is light, I don't even feel it on my head. It blows in the wind. Like, all you have to do for hairstyles, fold and tuck. Look, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just, if I were to start, if I were like cleaning and like dusting, or if I'm on the street and there's construction and I can see like there's a haze of concrete or whatever, and I know I have to pass through there, this is what I do. I just put it up in 2 seconds. I walk through because, who wants to get dust in their hair unnecessarily? And that's it. And then wherever I reach my destination, and I just take it out, and these curls will last. Like, come on, this is a happy hair, man. This is fun, happy hair. Anyway, this video is getting long, but I just wanted to do this because it's been a long time since I did um, Bantu knot outs. Like, it's been years, and I don't know, I kind of forgot about it. But I really like it. So I'll probably go between Bantu knot out and just braiding it, braid outs. If I want texture, braid outs is what I typically do. This is a little more formal, I think. It's a little more fancy, and it's nice. So, so there you go. What else? What else? It's so easy. There's nothing else. Anything else that you want to do, it's just because you want to do it, not because you have to. How long is it? I'm about mid back now. I'll come back and do another video when it's straight. Oh, and to straighten this hair, all I need, I would do it right now, but I didn't bring it. And the mist bottle, you just mist it and it goes back to straight. It's the opposite. As a loose natural, you straighten your hair with your flat iron and you want to stay away from water because it'll revert and go back kinky. Well, when you're locked and you curl your locked hair, if you want to straighten it, all you do in seconds is mist it with water and it'll go back to bone straight locks. It's so easy and it's so fun. It takes zero time. My hair takes zero time. To wash, I can wash it before I go to bed. I blow dry it now. It doesn't take that long to dry because it's porous. It's so light. It actually repels water. Your hair, if you have nappy, kinky, coily, nappy 4C hair, it repels water, which means it dries really fast. So I wash my hair and then I use a blow dryer and dry it, and I'm done. I'm in and out. Doesn't take me hours. So I hope you found this helpful, and I'm having so much fun. I wish I knew this, you know. I wish. Well, the thing is, you all know it now. So have fun with your hair and don't stress. And this hair is the best hair ever. You just need to see yourself with your African eyes. I mean, look, this is the same. Look, it's just kinky hair. That's just kinky. Kinky and knotted. That's what it's supposed to do, so why not just let it do it? And then you'll be so much happier. Well, I am anyway. And I hope you are too. So that's it. That's all. Take care. I'll do another one when I straighten it so you can see really the shape of it and everything. And again, I don't have hair here and here, you know? I get it from my mom. I don't have hair right here and here, but you'd never really tell because it looks full. If you twist it, then it's kind of like spacey, you know? and you see your scalp, but because of the texture of the hair, it kind of camouflages all of that. And it just looks full and really wonderful from every angle, every day. My hair looks good every day, and I don't have to do anything. What more can I ask for? All right. Take care. I'll see you next time.